Hey, what's up? Kyle here again. Welcome to another DVD video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite goriest horror films of all time. I did a video a few months ago on my top 10 favorite scariest horror films of all time. And now I'm doing this video, I'm going to do the goriest movies of all time. I picked out the goriest horror, in my opinion, the goriest horror films of all time. This is my opinion of them. There's so many gory horror films, and there's so many really violent movies and scary movies, but this, in my opinion, is the goriest, in my opinion. But I'm sorry I haven't been doing too many videos lately. I've been very busy, and but I'm here to do the video. Let's get it started. First number 10 on the list is Cannibal Campout by Camp Motion Pictures. This is number 10. I thought this was a very amazing movie. I love shot-on-video horror films. If you haven't seen this yet, I definitely recommend you check this out. It is nasty movie. I love this movie, and it's pretty much about these campers going into the woods. And these people are going on a camping trip. These college students are going on a camping trip, and I forget what woods it was though, but you know, they go to the woods, and these cannibals are after them and want to kill them and stuff. And I actually talked to one of the actors in this, two of the actors in this movie, two of the cannibals. I'll put the link underneath this video for their Facebook pages. Eugene Robbins I talked to, and Richard Marcus, really nice guys, and they acted in this. This is an 80s horror film, shot on video horror film. I highly recommend you check this out. Really good gore effects, and amazing movie. And I love I love shot on video horror films. And another good one is Video Violence. That's another one. I wanted to put that in here, but there's too many. But definitely check out Video Violence, Wood Chipper Massacre, Cannibal Campout. Really great movies. Definitely check these out. Number 9 on the list is The Burning. This is another really scary movie. I was also going to put this in the top 10 scariest horror films video, but I didn't have enough room, and I wanted to, make it only 10 movies at a time. But this movie is another really scary movie and very gory. I love this movie. Classic, and I need to get I want to get the Shout Factory of this one. There's a new Shout Factory edition that I want to get of this. I really want to pick that up next. I'm trying to collect all the Blu-rays and all the DVD. I'm trying to upgrade everything to Blu-ray. But this movie is amazing. Cropsy scared the killer in this scared the shit out of me at the end when you see his face. I don't want to give too much away, but it's pretty much about. And Tom Savini worked on the effects in this as well, and there's a really cool feature on here with him talking about the experience on the set of the movie and everything, and there's a commentary. Really crazy, creepy movie, gory too, and the music in this, I love the music in this too as well. It's amazing music, creep me out. I also have the soundtrack on my computer of this. Really good movie. It's pretty much about these pranksters at this camp a few years back. Like, it's a flashback at the beginning, and they're pulling a prank on the caretaker, and he gets lit on fire, and then his face burns off a few years later, and then he goes back to a few years later to get revenge on the people at the camp. It's sort of like Friday the 13th. I think this is a little better. I love the Friday 13th series though too. I have the whole collection as well. The Friday 13th series as well is good, but this one I think is a little more intense and scary. Definitely check this out. Really great movie. Number 8 on the list is Lucio Fulci's Zombie. And this is another one I need to upgrade to Blu-ray as well. There's a new Blu-ray edition. I think they're coming out with a Scream Factory edition of this as well. Shout Factory. This is a cool zombie flick. One scene in this that really grossed me out was the eyeball scene. That was nasty. I don't know how they did that, but this is a cool movie, and really freaky and good gore effects. And this takes place on an island you know, and there's these zombies on this island there, and they're flesh. It's originally called Flesh-Eating Zombies, but I think this is a good title as well. I think they shouldn't originally kept the Flesh-Eating Zombies title, but I do like the title of Zombie. This is just a great movie. Definitely check this out. And I love Lucio Fulci's movies. I wish I could have met him. He's another inspiration of mine. I wish I could have met him. Rest in peace, Lucio Fulci. The really cool movie. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. Number 7 on the list is George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. This is a really awesome movie, and I love how it opens up like this with the zombie and the blood. A really great movie. It comes in a 2-pack, and you get the the pamphlet, and there's the two discs. Really awesome movie. One of my I think this is probably one of the first movies I've seen with loads of gore in it. I also like Dawn of the Dead, the original. I have that as well. That's another good one. But I always like this one a little better. This one's a really good one. I definitely check this out. There's really cool effects in this, and I just really like this. The remake. Don't see the remake of this. The remake was total shit. Don't pay attention to the remake. Watch this one. This is awesome. And George A. Romero, he does so many zombie films, and I also met him at one of the conventions. I think it was either Monster Mania or Chiller. I can't remember. No, Monster Mania it was, I think. I met him, and I got his autograph and everything, and I got also before Tom Savini's autograph as well. This is just, they were really nice guys. They're really nice guys. I was so happy to meet them. Tom Savini and George A. Romero, they rock. And this is a really good movie. Definitely check this out. If you like zombie film, this is probably my favorite zombie film, as right next to Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead is one of my favorite zombie films too, but this is probably my favorite zombie film. I also like Night of the Living Dead. There's so many good movies, so many good, but George A. Romero is like the king of most zombie films, and it was really awesome meeting him. Definitely check this out, Gore. If you guys all seen this classic, definitely check this one out. Number 6 on my list is Cannibal Ferox from Grindhouse Releasing. This is another one I need to get. There's a new Blu-ray edition of this as well. I need to get that. I'm trying to upgrade everything to Blu-ray. This movie was sick. Nasty movie. It's a good cannibal movie, really gory. There's a lot of really crazy shit in this. I don't like the animal killing in this movie. It was just not. I did not like the animal killing, and it's creepy. I enjoyed it. It's a really cool cannibal movie. But if you don't, I don't like the animal killing in this. I just don't know why they had to put that in there. They could have just used fake animals. And this movie is a sick movie. I love this movie. Besides the animal killing, but amazing movie. I can't really get into too much detail. I can't really explain what this is about, but it's a good movie. Check it out. And number 5 on my list is, this one is even sicker, and that is Cannibal Holocaust. And by Ruggiero Deodato. I met the director of this movie. I got his autograph too. This movie was sick, and this is even sicker than Cannibal Ferox. If you think Cannibal Ferox is sick, this is even nastier. There's so much rape and violence and everything in this, and the animal killing in this was just disgusting. Why did they kill real animals in this movie? And I did not like that. I like the movie itself with the human killings, but the animal killings was just as nasty because I love animals. I don't know why they killed real animals in this. I did not like that. I think there's a way you can switch it on. There's a feature on here where you can switch off the animal killings, which is I suggest you switch off if you have. I don't know about this edition has that. But there's an edition I know that you can turn off the animal killings. I prefer to watch it without the animal killings. They kill a real turtle in this, and then they eat it. It's sick movie. I have a love-hate with Cannibal Ferox and this movie. Love-hate with these movies. I like the plot. I like the acting, but what goes on in these movies are just so gross and nasty. But I love them, aside from the animal killings. But if you like cannibal movies, this is one to check out. And then there's also Green Inferno. But I didn't. They don't kill real animals in that, but a lot of people say that one is a sick one. That's not too sick, that one. I think Cannibal Holocaust and Cannibal Ferox are a lot worse. Trust me. The Green Inferno was nothing compared to those movies. I like the movie, but it's just not the same. The only good thing about the Green Inferno is that they didn't kill real animals in that. But I need to get that. I don't have that yet. But definitely check out Cannibal Holocaust and Cannibal Ferox. Green Inferno, definitely check that out as well. I'm not a big fan of the cannibal movies. They're kind of too much for me, but they're worth checking out. Definitely check them out. Number 4 on my list is Peter Jackson's Bad Taste on DVD. And believe it or not, this is not a bootleg edition. This is a great edition. It has a cool making. There's a cool feature on here with the making. I wanted to get the limited edition DVD on Amazon, but it was I can't. But it was like $200, $200 bucks or $120. I can't remember, but it was very overpriced. So I got this edition, which is just as good. Really amazing movie. I love Peter Jackson's movies. Really fun, cheesy, gory, over-the-top movie with great gore effects, great creature effects, great aliens, and and it was just really amazing, this movie. And this is probably one of the goriest movies I've seen. And it's pretty much about the small town. There's a SWAT team in the small town. There's a small town where everyone disappears, and there's a SWAT team there's these like zombie, like I don't know if they're zombies or cannibals. These zombies that are walking around killing people. So there's a SWAT team trying to go after them and figure out who they are, and they wind up, they might not become. They're aliens actually that landed on the planet to take over the small town and everything. It's really hard to explain what it's about, but it's very, very good. And if you like Peter Jackson's movies, definitely check this out. And Peter Jackson's actually in this movie as well, which is really cool. And there's a cool making on here, a cool feature with the making on here of the movie. Amazing, amazing movie. Definitely check this out. Number 3 on my list, and this is my all-time favorite classic horror film of all time, and that is The Evil Dead on Blu-ray. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Actually, probably my favorite horror film I've ever seen. This is just an amazing movie, and I like the sequels as well. The remake was okay. Very bloody, the remake, and I also liked Ash vs. Evil Dead, which was really good. I need to get that when it comes out, when the season 1 comes out on Blu-ray. I'm debating on getting the Blu-ray or the DVD. I don't know yet, but I want to buy that. And they're also making a season 2 now of Ash vs. Evil Dead, which I'm really looking forward to. The sequels are really good as well to this, but the original, this one is the best of them all. Nothing's gonna beat the original. I love this movie. It's classic horror film, and it's about these if you haven't seen it yet, it's about these college students take a trip to a cabin in the woods, and they find this Necronomicon book, and it unleashes evil and possesses Ash and his friends and demons, and they become demons and stuff, and a lot of great gore effects in this. Really scary too. This is probably one of the scariest. This is also mentioned in my top 10 scariest movies of all time because it's scary and gory at the same time. Terrifying. Amazing movie. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen that. But you've all seen that movie. It's a classic. Number 2 on my list is one of my favorite comedy horror films of all time, and this is by Trauma, my good buddy Lloyd Kaufman. That is Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. This is one of my favorite Trauma movies of all time, and favorite horror films of all time, and comedy. This is crazy movie. This is probably one of the goriest movies I've ever seen. I love Lloyd Kaufman. He's a good man, and if you haven't seen Return to Nukem High yet, which I'm in, Volume 1, definitely check that out. And Volume 2 I'm in as well, is also coming out soon as well. And I'll keep you all posted on when that comes out. Definitely support Lloyd Kaufman and Trauma. Great guy and great film company. I love his movie. I love Trauma movies. Lloyd Kaufman, you're the man. I love you. And definitely check this out. Great movie. This is one of this is one of the later trauma movies. Really gory, and I love the chicken, the effects in this as well. The chickens and everything. And this one's about this fast food chain. It opens up, you know, and it's on a graveyard, a burial ground, and crazy shit happens with the chickens and the food and everything. People eat the food and they turn into these chickens and melt down, and there's just it's a crazy, great, cheesy, fun movie. I love this movie, and definitely check this out and support Trauma Lloyd Kaufman. Really awesome movie. I love it. Definitely check this out. And last but not least, number 1 on my list for top 10 goriest horror films of all time is Peter Jackson's Dead Alive. Holy shit, this is the goriest movie I've ever seen. This is like the goriest it gets. Gory to the core. Holy shit. This is one of my favorite horror films of all time. I really enjoyed this one. Peter Jackson's amazing director, and I really enjoyed this movie. Great gore. This is like the mother of all horror films. It also says that on the back. And I also got the Brain Dead uncut from the convention. I got the Brain Dead uncut, even more gore in the uncut version. I have from. I'll show you that in the next DVD update. But there's an even more gorier version, believe it or not, that I have. That I got at the Chill Theater Horror Convention last month. A few months ago, I went to with Doug and Mark. I definitely check this movie out. It's an amazing, gory movie. I love this movie. This is a classic. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. Well, guys, that was my top 10 favorite goriest horror films of all time video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to try to do more of these videos, more like, DVD collection videos. Probably do one on my favorite zombie films and all other things, and a lot of other things I'm gonna do. And if you want, leave a comment below and give me suggestions on more DVD collection videos you want me to review and do. But anyway, look, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribing, definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Alright, peace.